welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Flo, and I am so excited. I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, and now that I finally did it, I can't wait to share my lifestyle with you guys, my story times, do vlogs, and all those interesting things. Please subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to come and subscribe. Enjoy the Flow family. The first story time I'm going to tell you is about the first time my dad fetched me at a friend's place where I was so fucking drunk. Like I was drunk. Like I was drunk. I legit couldn't do anything. So imagine imagine your parents fetching you at a place where you are so drunk and you're like in grade 12, cha. So anyway, let me get into the story. So back in grade 12, right? I used to school go North Crest Academy. If you're from Kopane, then you know North Crest. North Crest. It's well known as like the stud school. So okay, sharp in grade 12, this one beautiful Monday, our business and economics teacher, he was a very determined man. Like he really wanted us to all get good grades at the end of the year. He really worked hard to make sure that we all pass. Like he put in all his effort. So on this beautiful Monday, our teacher was like, day scholars, North Crest was a boarding school, right? So we were like 5 day scholars in grade 12, if I recall properly, but we were not many. So he was like, day scholars, for the next coming 3 weekends, 3 Saturdays, you will have to come to school and attend with the boarding students, right? So you will attend from 9 to 2. Was it 9 to 2? Yeah, I think it was 9 to 2. So we're like, oh, okay, man, it's cool. So now I had to go and tell my parents that for the next coming 3 Saturdays, I will be attending from 9 to, was it 9 or 8? 9, yeah, from 9 to 2 at school. So because growing up, like I've always been a problem child. Like I've always been not a problem child, but I used to do what I wanted to do, and my parents and I wouldn't like really see eye to eye when it comes to that. So I knew that telling them that I have to go and attend on Saturday, they weren't gonna be like so happy about it, because they know with me something always had to happen. Like I just had to be in trouble with something. I don't know why, guys, and I never, like, everything that I've done in my life now, didn't do it intentionally, so I did not. So I knew my parents were gonna be like, okay, child. So anyway, I get home, I tell my parents, I'm like, yo, mom's pops, for the next coming 3 Saturdays, I will be attending at school extra classes from 9 to 2. My parents were like, okay, it's fine. Good thing about my parents, anything that has to do with education, you will get their full support. Like they will support you. So my parents were like, oh, okay, it's fine. And then my dad was like, Maruping, please go to school, attend, and come back home, CC. I'm like, yeah, man, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And because I knew already what my parents were thinking, something, it's either like something is just gonna happen. 3 Saturdays, something. I'm like, I'm gonna prove you guys wrong. That's what I told myself. Yeah. So okay, sharp. First Saturday came, went to school, I attended, and I came back home. Second Saturday came, went to school, I attended, came back home. On the very last Saturday, guys, on the very last Saturday, things just took a U-turn. I don't know how, because like I was behaving, things were going accordingly. Sorry. So I don't understand why on that last Saturday, why? So okay, fine. Then comes the last Saturday, right? On that Saturday, our business teacher was like, you guys are gonna write a test, right? So after writing the test, day scholars, y'all can go home. So the test was 3 hours. 9, 10, 11, 12. Was it 3 hours? 2.5 hours. Yeah. So Noro Tomaka 9 Rafetaka 11. So my curfew time, your nearly 5, right? So he was like, no, after writing the test, you day scholars can go home. And I'm like, say what? Say what? Say what? Okay. So there was this girl, I'm gonna name her Moody. She was a very, very moody hind. Like Nalena sometimes Narukwana, sometimes Rasakwan. But on that Saturday, her and I were on good terms. So Moody was also a day scholar. She also belonged in Kasi. So I would walk to school with her and walk back to like the taxi rank with her. So Moody, before Rutomangwala, she's like, Flo Wheezy, no man, we can't go home. 11. There's no way. This is God saying, my children. This is God saying, Abantwana bam. This is the chance for you to go and play with other kids. This is the chance for you to go and be happy and have fun with other kids on a very, very beautiful Saturday. I'm like, so what are we going to do exactly? She's like, nah, you know what? I don't want to let the test first and then we'll talk about it after. I'm like, okay, no problem. Wrote the test. I'm not blind, like, you're sharp. So I think we were even too excited that we murdered the test. Sharp. So after writing the test, the teacher was like, yeah, so class dismissed, day scholars, y'all can go home. Boarding school kids, y'all can go to hostel. Okay, sharp. So now I'm like, bro, what exactly are we gonna do? Like, it's 11:30. Like, they're not even thinking about babes and all that shit. She's like, no, you know what, let's go to Edmo. If you're Mkopani, you probably know Edmo as well. Edmo, it was near, what is this, Galitos, like just next door Galitos. So I'm like, that's a good idea, sharp. Then we walked from school to Edmo. It's like 20 minutes walk, maybe 20-25 minutes walk, right? So sharp, we're walking. The girls are happy. The girls are in a very, very good mood. The girls can't wait to chill with other kids. Because my parents were strict. Like, my parents were mad strict. Like, my parents wanted us to be at home all the damn time. Oh, tomorrow you wanna go out for lunch, you wanna go see your friends, like so I was really happy that, you know what, I got my freedom, So sharp, we got to Edmo. Fika Edmo. She's like, how much do you have? I'm like, child, I got a few coins. How much do you have? She's like, I also have a few coins. I'm like, cool. So because like Nersnes like a buyer I was like, we can't buy Barakeng, Savivi or like bottles. Let's just buy what's this? Adelbracha. One thing about that, one thing about Adelbracht, yeah, Mura, first of all, right? Secondly, because we didn't have enough money, Adelbracht Netlo better the way like So sharp, we get there, we buy Adelbracht, the girls chill. So while we're chilling, it was good vibes. I mean, people start coming. They were surprised. Flo, what you doing here, child? I'm like, today's my day, baby. Today, if you always wanted to spend time with me, like mom like sugar, because this is a once in a long ass time opportunity. So be with me, indulge me, have fun with me, boy, and enjoy my presence. So while we're drinking Adelbracht, and yeah, again at that time. And because that time I wasn't a certified bevist like I am right now, name Patakapela, no, I can handle it. But at that time, it moved the shit out of me. Can I tell you guys? But it's fine. Let's continue with the story. So, boyfriend yeah moody. Moody's boyfriend comes through. It's like, yo, ladies, what's Gucci? We're like, oh, what? The hands are out here. The hands are chilling. The hands are having a good time. It's like, I'm not fella. Do you all want a refill? You check and it was probably around 1:30. I'm like, yeah, of course. We're down for another bottle. He's like, okay, sharp. He buys us 2 bottles of adult bar. And because Malanelo Nixa to double tuba and all of that shit, he bought me, was it a 20 pack? Yeah, 20 pack, yeah, Camel double switch. And that time, Nick no ring in night. Like, I would switch that purple wine. It smells like candy. It smells very nice, you know. So, get a glass of wine. I'm holding a ciggy. Like, I felt like the world is mine. I felt like I am the girl. I felt like I was born for this. You understand? I felt like this is my life, child. So, sharp, I'm there drinking. So this friend of mine calls me, Gabama 3:30. Calls me, is like, hey, yo, bro, where you at? Get more at more. He's like, wait, I have to give him a name. I'm gonna call him. Crazy. I'm gonna call him Crazy. May his soul rest in peace. Oh my god, okay, it's fine. So anyway, Crazy hits me up. He's like, friend, where you at? I'm like, can we at more? He's like, I'm also in town, but I'm vying to Kasi very soon. So in my head, I'm like, hey, good shot. Like, I'm drunk. Free lift to Kasi, and I'm gonna get home on time. So why not vie with him? I'm like, yeah, that's even perfect. Like, please pass by, and fetch me more at more. He's like, okay, give me a few minutes. I'm coming. Sharp. After a few minutes, he calls me. He's like, yo, bro, I'm outside. I'm like, Sharp, I'm coming. Sharpo, even I'm thinking in my head, what the money that I have left, I'll buy water and some gums, just like to calm down, give it a bit sober. Sharp. So on our way to Kasi, Crazy's like, friend, I want to take the car, go car wash. Do you mind coming with me? I'm like, nah, I can do that because my curfew was at 5. I'm like, yeah, I still have like an hour to spare. So let's go to the car wash. Get to the car wash. We're chilling. There's some other people that we know also. Crazy and I used to attend the same school from grade 9 to 11. Yeah, and my mom and his mom worked at the same place. We were like more family friends, you know. So sharp. We get to the car wash and get to the car wash. We're chilling with everyone. It's good vibes. So Crazy was drinking Hunter's Dry because mina nyapapa mina ntanda izinto. I'm like, oh well, let me sip with you, child. Oh wait, please, like, no, let's get more chords because these ones won't be enough. Remember, I drank like almost, okay, let's say a bottle and a half of Drusty, right? Now I'm drinking Hunter's Dry. And one thing about mixing babes, it moves me, child. Like, I don't mix alcohol. If I drink something, I must stick to that shit. Then Gatomba no Hunter's Dry. Kocha Hunter's Dry with Crazy. Good vibes. Get one night. So as we chilling, Crazy rolls a joint. Crazy rolls a joint. After rolling the joint, he lights it. Then he takes a few pulls. I'm like, I'm sabawailing this thing as. Let me actually smoke it. Let me actually try it. I'm like, hey, your friend, can I please have a pull? He's like, huh? Are you sure? I'm like, oh man, I got this. I'll pull your wine. He gives me the joint, get a one pull. Yeah, God no man. This is actually nothing. Like, I still got this. I'm still feeling like I'm the girl. I'm still okay. Second pull. Okay, weed is actually not bad. That's what I was telling myself. I think I had like 6-7 pulls. Then I gave him the joint back. Continue drinking. So Crazy's like, oh, while we were chilling there, Crazy's girlfriend pulled through, you know, and Udulam shot, and Crazy also stays gom shot. So Crazy's like, friend, do you know what we should do, right? I want to go drop my hand at home. I also want to go park the car at home. So let's vie with, I'm going to call this his friend Tepo. He's like, you know what? When I vie with Tepo, right? I'm going to vie with my hand because I want to park the car. Ke nyaka Tshepo vie le rena so that after parking the car, o tla kgona ho tšea nna, then ra boya Kasi, because they were gonna chill at some place in Kasi ba re ke ga la. So the plan is we all vie with 2 cars, right? We go drop Roberta Convoy. Crazy drops off his girlfriend. He parks the car at home. He gets into Tepo's car. We come to Kasi. They drop me off and then they go chill. That was the plan, Anish. And I really convinced myself, Uguti, everything is gonna go as we planned it. Sure. So as we get in the car, it's okay. In the car, the first car, Gay, Crazy, and the girlfriend. Then the second car, it's me, it's Tepo, and this other gent. So this other gent, he was drinking Amarula. Guys, I hate Amarula with everything in me. I don't wanna see it. I don't wanna smell it. Like Amarula young inside that thing. Like I can't agree when after that day, I hate that shit. So this guy, Utsanaka Kolwing, he's holding a glass, Uno Amarula. Guys, the minute ke kwa mokgwa wa Amarula ne, yo, I don't know why. I don't know what happened, but like the body wasn't communicating. Like I felt like I wanted to vomit. I felt sick. It was a mess, child. It was a mess. I'm like, oh no, I gotta go vomit right now. So I tell Tepo, I'm like, Tepo, I'm kind of pressed. Please give me a few minutes. Go toilet, sharp. So sharp. Kamera the car wash no toilet. Yeah, kamera toilet and I vomit. Then usually after vomiting, so you feel like grind. I wasn't 100% grind. Like I was still feeling a bit dizzy. I was still feeling a bit sick, but I was a bit better. So then Rick Fetchel vomiter Crazy comes. It's like, hey, your friend, are you okay? I'm like, man, relax, I'm alright. It's like, were you vomiting? I'm like, do I look like the vomiting type child? No, I wasn't vomiting. Nikki Lorota. He's like, I'm like, hey, rest. Nikki Lorota. Sharp. Then we vied, right? Oh, then I go to Tepo's car. If you like, while I tell the guy, I'm like, dude, like, na smells Amarula, like, some bora, some larger, so I don't know, roka sort out the drink, like maybe I feja or something. It's like, no, it's fine. Get like chola, young one takes no follow. I'm like, okay, sharp. So on our way to Mshate, we dropped that guy off. Then Ram Shate, ra drop her off, girlfriend, yeah, Crazy. Then convoy to Crazy's place. Wara khono phaka koloi at an Tepo's car so we can buy, right? Sharp. So Crazy was in opaka koloi. Then apaka koloi, he went inside to change because he was wearing shorts. He went inside to change wara jean. So in Jalika I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I'm pressed. Then he's like, hey, I'm like, hey, when please, my blood at this one. So Tepo is like, you know what? I wanna buy ciggies. I'm like, oh, okay, sharp. He's like, you guys will be done. I'm like, yeah, so sharp, like Crazy is there changing. I peed, and after Tepo. So sharp, we waiting, Pella, we waiting. If 20 minutes fit, I'm like, oh, what like taverne, but it's not even that far. Like it shouldn't even take him 5 minutes to go there. And then Chris is like, let me go check him. I'm like, okay, sharp. I want to do chicken pro. That time, give him a 5. No, like it's time for me to go home. Crazy goes to the tavern. Tepo is nowhere to be found. Tepo is nowhere to be found. That time, again, sharp. So now Crazy comes back. Crazy's like, bro, I bet that man go taverning. I'm like, dude, what do you mean? Because I have to go home. Like, it's legit getting late now. It's like, let me try to call him. I'm like, sharp, phone the phone. He tries calling, Tepo doesn't answer. He's like, nah, man, Tepo wouldn't do me dirty like that. I'm sure something happened. Let's just relax. I'm like, dude, I can't relax. I can't relax. I need to go home. That time, plus I'm drunk. And I never drank water. Like, I've been drinking ever since. So Crazy had a few quotes at home. Hunters again. He's like, no man, let's just relax and chill. So because Victoria is stressed, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna drink water kaba sober. Let me go back on drinking. Getting nearly crazy. Battered court. So because I was smoking, like when I tomote mix majwala, like yo, I couldn't take it anymore. Got block. I think it was around 6:30. I better block on betting. Okay, sharp. So as I'm sleeping, like people having a conversation outside. Okay. So like I'm struggling to open my eyes. I'm struggling to wake up. Ke sa tailwe gape, kore ke tailwe. O tsala bona o betile block. So ke go no man voice yake. Voice o ka re ke mama. Oh, wait. The time Kisalo go crazy, like the time Kisafitla go crazy, I called my brother. I'm like, hey yo bro, what's that in time? I'm kind of drunk right now, and I'm not so they're gonna murder the shit out of me. Like they're legit gonna murder my ass. So what's up, Peloding? I'm gonna call you when I'm on my way home. Gating, so you can sneak me in. That's Kampon. Then my brother's like, oh okay, okay. I'm like, no, I meant Crazy's place. Like, okay, sharp. So he knew where Crazy's place is. And okay, sharp. Then my phone switched off. I fell a battery, right? So, okay, anyway, fast forward. People are having a conversation. Voice like your old lady. I'm like, nah, that can't be my mom's voice. Like, God wouldn't do that to me. God would not do that to me. Okay, then like, yeah, I miss it, right? I miss it, then Karobai. So no man voice happy late. I'm like, oh shit. Now it clicked. Gore salike jwa ga ka 8 kere ke scale. I'm drunk. Kere ke tja phone ke check na I can't see the time. Mama natural ke kwa my mom says, okay yen marupe wa trial okay yen mama tja tla mo. I'm like, oh fuck. That is definitely my mom. That is definitely my mom. And like flow. Like, why couldn't you just go to school and go back home? Like, Mtowe is simple. Like, did you have to go out? Like, did you guys banaka regreta yonkinto? Then Crazy utsanaka room or bro. It's lit outside. It is lit, and Crazy knew how strict my parents were. Crazy knew what Maka wa fajwang. It's like, hey, if I was you, betting right now and go outside. I'm like, go down, is like, your mom is waiting for you outside, and things are not looking cute, child. Things are not looking cute at all. Then I just have like, no, maruping, like, dude. Like, go late. The man is like, yeah, your mom is here. Like, oh, now I can't go outside. Like, why would I go outside? Why would I? How can I put this? Like, a beating. Like, how do I just get up from this bed? How? Like, why would I want to do that to myself? No, I can't. Like, I can't do that. He's like, hey, bro, your mom is mad. Like, get out of here. My mom is like, why not maruping? I'm like, oh, mom, team. I'm like, yeah, I'm dead. I'm not today. Today, I am so dead. Mamta, like my parents are just gonna kill me and bury me. Then guys, like that time, get a like I'm high, nekitsuba. Hey, like I was a mess. I was a fucking mess. So sharp ke a tsoga mo mpetseng, ke apara dieta. Then I go outside. Ke outside, ke mmona mma ka shilo. The way my mom was looking at me, ne? My mom was disgusted. Mara marupeng. Ish, does it always have to be you though? Like does it always have to be you? It's like marupeng o diammo. Wagafa. I'm like, mama, bona tarilwe jang. Re fotsa tsa mo tsena ko koloing. I'm like, so I must pass near you and go to the car. No ways. It's like marupeng tsa mo tsena ko koloing. Then I'm just like, oh, thank God it's just my mom. Thank God it is just my mom. Like, thank God my dad did not come with my mom. Thank God. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I'm like, yo, I'm so glad it's my mom. At least really nal oledi ke tla khona metella ka koloing, you know. Nale na re tla bolela woman to woman about this situation. You know, like even try to bribe her. No, my dad doesn't have to know about this. Pops doesn't have to know about this. Sorry. You know? So my mom is shouting, guys, that time kichurili. I don't know what time it is. I'm drunk. I'm high. Kipetile block. Like things were just not making sense at the time. Like my mom marpeng a ke tlo botsa gape ke re tsa motsena ko koloing. You know ka voice somewhere. Heaven, o ka yena gane. Excuse me. What was that? Satan? Satan, is that you? No ways. Can't be my dad. It can't be my dad. Like it can't be my dad. I beg I am. I'm like, whoa. Is that my dad? What is my dad doing here again? Like, what is he doing here? And I'm looking at my mom on some, like, moms, you could have came alone. Like, already I'm dead. When on extra death by bringing my dad here. Like, you moms, you could have came alone. Honestly, bringing my dad wasn't necessary. Like, why did you do this to me? Why did you do this to me, child? And I go, oh, my dad was like, hey, Hanuka yen. And then Kayem. I'm like, I can't go to the car. Not when my dad is here. No ways. So excited like my dad named me more side water, so I couldn't see him. Then I sighting water. Oh, my house with my mom. Went to the oh, my what I'm like, Papa get a little rare. It's what? Have you ever been summoned like this? He's like, Ari, it's and then he's walking towards me. I'm like, oh hell no, sweetie. 180. Chabela kantlong. Sana kantlong a tswalla lebati. Khela lebati. I picture will dad. Yo, guys, my dad was chosha. Like, you never want to mess with my dad. My dad is like, I don't even know what to say. Like, just don't mess with my dad. For your own sake, never mess with my dad. It's like maruping you chaka mo. I'm like, Papa trumpet. Or maruping, I'm gonna count to 3. Rank I fit at 3. Sinko chaka mo. He's like, 1. Papa trumpet. My guy's like, why? Like, why? Why? I'm like, no, Papa, don't better. I'm getting so better, man. You talk more. 2. I'm like, Papa gets all of it. I'm like, like, Marupeng. And I knew I wouldn't want him to count to 3. No ways. No ways. He's like, man, like, guys, imagine, Ukombi was so no ways. It's like, Marupeng. I'm like, Yabu. Sharp. Then I open quite a footsteps, right? Like, he's walking away. Like, my mom. So, get my mom, get my dad. No one getting chipping and no. So now I had to pass here. Between my deadly chippy. So sharp. My dad on Marupeng was going to quite shower. Was going to go and train a rate. Someone's an alcohol. Then my mom is like, when a crazy, no phone la mouth, no phone la mouth, get a wench when I get to deal like away. Marupeng, someone's an alcohol man. How would not man? Guys, that time came 11:30. Yeah, it was 11:30 because I played for Clara and to 12 day. Hey, una no ka romang wena Marupeng, una no ka romang. Get someone's an alcohol. I'm like, hey. Sharp. Then I'm there working. Pal, I'm crying. Okay. My dad was footing. Ullalang. Pumla ke le jo. Get a bubble. Hi. Shem. I don't know, guys. Growing up was not easy. Do you guys know that video? So anyway, tomorrow. Okay, sharp. Like, they look a bit chilled. So the plan is like fitla go one. Better 360 ka chabela ka koloi. That's what I thought. That's what I told myself. That's how I played myself actually. Sharp, I'm there walking. Ka fit our lady. So nje ke fit a time manung ne. Guys, what's like no re ke sa walk ne. La utba mpama wa ka mo mra. Ke no re ke sa walk. Akwa. Vup. Can I just say, ne? At that point, my dad hates me. Because I don't know if I can especially when no ways. Guys, can you see it was right here. Or my dad mo. Tula chipela ka kwa like my dad ulampetane asampethe ka boya kore o mpethile ka thega ka chipela kore ke gone te pya ka nyaga botse kore ke understand re mpama lo fish kore ba mpethile ka thega ka chipela ka nagana ka bophelo ba kanyana 2 minutes. Guys, then mpama was hot. Mpama wala no fish. That mpama was hot. It was hot like a heater, child. It was hot like a bomb. But I'm like, like, can I just think? Like, okay, guys, let me, okay. I'm drunk. I'm high. I'm scared from seeing both of my parents here. My mom is shouting at me. My dad just hit me with a hot mpama. Why those things sound? Like, how? Njani child. My mom is there. I'm like, like, just let me breathe 2 minutes. Like, just let me breathe. And then my dad is like, I'm like, whoa. It doesn't have to get to that, child. It does not have to get to that. And shabuki now like and my parents bad. One thing about black parents, they never keep quiet. Never in the car. My mom. Salute ka ga ka 8. What's kena komang kan judge? Hey, kena komang then ke bona na komela kolweng. Ke mama kwara to 12. Hey, kore na ntse bona ke boshogo jang re tere ke timshana le wena ka ga hema re tere ke timshana le wena mo strateng hema re peng wa gafa ga tsona na ka romang wena ona na ka romang. My dad is like, oh yena mamtlhako mmolai wa bona wena mamtlhakenya go bolai ga botse go rekela shampoo go go sasa. Guys, can I tell you, my dad has been promising to buy me a shampoo since grade 9. He's like, wa bona go fitla ga marupeng o ye ko kamreng o latele panta o nkemele ka kamreng ya gago. And he's not even capping. Don't think he's capping. Don't think he's capping. Ew. My parents were busy with rasa. I'm gonna get a beating, not even from my mom, from my dad. From Lucifer himself. What's I'm telling Cape Town? Like, Salona all on your way home. Matata. And that time we petile ma 180 200 o kwatile tse kore ke a bona tse ra fitla gae a ono re ke ke duma ka reng ke be re tsamaya ka reverse ke ke duma ka reng ke be gae le Cape Town re sa fitlhi no. What's my parents are happy, yapping ra fitla gae Shapo opens the gate, open the garage, koloi ya tsena ga e tsena ke a fologa. Now I'm thinking, Rokisha, this is what I have to do, right? I have to go in. Out of all the bells my dad has, the beating won't be bad. So he can come and serve me a beating on a silver platter. How are you going to handle that? Oh, my mom would drop then so like my mom has not and I can go up to that's not an account. Or some no la not a lot out alone to I'm like, God, is that you? It had to be God. My mom enjoyed giving me a beating. My mom gave me a beating for a live. Like, my mom giving me a beating was what my mom enjoyed. Giving me a beating made my mom happy. I was like, Johnny, my parents could never let me go. Never. They enjoyed giving me a beating. A beating, child. My mom enjoyed that shit. I'm like, oh, it had to be God. This is different. God is just like, God knew my parents were going to kill me that night. So he was just like, you know what? This one time, I'm going to save your ass. My dad wa feta mola wa mpusha wa feta butaka wa ntšea mola guys ape ke tagilwe kore ke tagilwe ke betha 2 steps forward 95 back 2 steps forward 95 back. My brother wa ntšea o nkisha ko kamreng so I still felt like vomiting like mpamola ne ba mpetile mo mara mpamola o tlhakatlhakanitse body ka moka. My brother, I'm like, yo bro, like now I want to vomit. Then I go and try packet I be gausule nna then I dula le nna I think for a good 15 minutes then I passed out. Sunday I opened my eyes. No, I'm correct. This side va spilling half of my face is swollen. Like that my dad shared me with ne wasn't like that was abuse, to be honest. Mpamela, like I can never get over that mpama till today. Sometimes like so when that mpama that day. Guys, this side was swollen and like not cute swollen, like mad swollen and nekitulele rash. Like you know that rash in pink. That's how lethal that mpama was. I'm like, I bet tomorrow I'm going to school, child. I can't go to school like this. What's the solution? Java slapping, I ice. I got ice move slapping. I think for like good 10 minutes because I thought it was a second sharp. I thought so. Mpamela dangerous, guys. Mpamela foodly after my 2-3 days. Guys, for 2 weeks now, my parents remember silent treatment. I did not get pocket money for 2 weeks. I wasn't eating with the fam for 2 weeks. Like ne ke ba tlogela ba je when my parents ba robala nna ke tswa ka roomong ko ja. I couldn't just get out of my room like that. Ne swentse ke bulele bati check. If I wanted to go to a bathroom, ke ka bathroom. Re ke fetsa ke mo molwating check, back to my room. Like ne ke phela in my room for good 2 weeks. I didn't see my parents the whole of Sunday. Ne ke ba door check kwa voice ya bona tsana ka kamreng. Ka ba feta like if it was like my pops, for example, if it was my pops, ke kwa voice ya ga feta mo passaging, then ke a emanyana silent too. If I was playing music ya team like dead silence, ba fit I fit, then ke khona go like I missed them the whole fucking day. Sharp, also it's Monday, I have to go to school. I wake up. I'm thinking, oh, why I still do a miracle, because even before I slept, I did the same thing. I'm like, oh, what tomorrow is going to go sharp. Guy, I wake up. What the fuck am I gonna say to my friends? How the fuck am I gonna explain this? I'm like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna tell my friends that cake allergy, like I ate something and it fucked up my skin. Sharp, I go to school. Future school, like guys, I acted sick the minute kids are get to school. I acted sick. Everyone would chat, Flo, are you okay? I'm like, no, okay, like something. What am I doing? I want to get you rush and like I legit just lied to everyone, but I couldn't lie to this one hand. But like baby, baby enjoyed my stories because every time, like after weekend, there was always something to tell. Keep it up, baby girl side. I'm like, yo, bro, it went down this weekend. You don't wanna know. She's like, hey, what happened? I'm closet. And we laughed about it. Like one thing about baby, never time I get a situation, Jack, and I couldn't even lie to her. We laughed about it. And then she's like, are you okay though? I'm like, yeah, I'm sharp. Then I remember this guy, Barakitabang, he was like, Flo, when I would say what happened, I'm like, oh, bro, like, I get a work like, what, how, like, pattern like I'm calling swollen ka gona. It looks like you got a hot mpama. I'm like, when so I'm bored. How could ke allergy to it? Are you mad? Please. I was like, oh, okay, if you say so. So yeah, I got sick for like 2 days, and then by the end when I just Quebec and putting some ice, it over like it over sharp eventually. So yeah, I did that, and then kaba sharp, and yeah, and I promised myself for I will never ever let my parents come fetch me somewhere get drunk. That was the first and the very last time, cause mpamawela I. Like ukangala ka gae after getting that hot mpama. Like uka resent your parents after that mpama. Because I disliked my dad for a very long time. Like even though I was wrong, but I disliked him for a very long time. I was like, you can't say I'm your daughter. Like a belt beating was gonna be better than that mpama. Like name it, it was gonna be better than that mpama. So yeah, my dad moved me with a very hot mpama once in chatting for a few months. And yeah, guys, that's my story time. But the first time my parents fetched me at a friend's place where I was fucking drunk. And I made sure that it's not gonna happen, and it has not happened till today. I hope you guys enjoyed my story time. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please don't forget to tell your friends, to tell their friends to come and subscribe. There's still fire content coming, guys. Trust me on that one. Tell your friends, come subscribe, enjoy the Flow family. It's gonna be lituation this side. See you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching.